Cheers! Welcome to my channel. This is a sneak peek for the year 2026 coming up. This is a tarot oracle reading. And Taurus, you are the star of this astrological insight. If your sun sign is not Taurus, we still all have a little bit of Taurus in us. So if you have your birth chart, which house is Taurus in? That is where this energy will show up for you. My goal is to provide you with valuable information to empower you. I've already shuffled the cards, given them a quick cut here, and we will begin with the underlying energy. And the underlying energy is the Two of Cups, which is a card that indicates that you may be meeting your soulmate in the new year, and that's the underlying energy. This card can also represent the energy of you coming together with your masculine and feminine qualities. And that could be why you're meeting your soulmate now, because you've been focusing on that, because it also can mean like really communicating very well with your higher self and bringing that energy into your life. Congratulations, Taurus. The first card out. Okay, so in the past, I'm just getting you, this is January, so it's cold, it's winter. Perhaps you live in Canada or in the mountains somewhere. But this energy is talking about feeling like you've been left out in the cold in the past. I feel like the energy here is, this is talking about half and half. And I feel like in the past, maybe your energy wasn't that balanced, and it was creating a lot of situations where you just felt like you didn't fit in, or what was going on in your life didn't fit in, and you were just feeling like this wasn't the life that you wanted. So January, this energy, we'll just see what's going on. I feel like the January energy, that's still left over from 2025. Energy, and 2025, that 2 + 2 + 5 is 9, so it's a end of a cycle numerically, and we're moving into the new. So the cards have been this way, kind of like the January's been kind of in between the energy of 2025 and 2026. Yeah, and so you've been working on having like health, wealth, happiness, abundance. This card here is an energy of working very hard on money, making money. This is the only card out of all the pentacles where the person is actually working on the coin. So this is talking directly about making money. And it could be that you just started a new project and you are working on the pentacles and you have this many more to go. Or it could be that you have done this many pentacles and now you're almost at the completion of a project, which might make you I feel like this is saying that your focus has been more on your career and your 3D needs than it has been on romance. And now maybe the universe is saying to you, hey, it's 2026, it's 1 year, 2 + 2 + 6 = 1. It's time to start looking at, I feel like maybe in the past what you've done is, as soon as you complete one project, you don't take time to congratulate yourself basically and pour into yourself and go do something to celebrate. You just start another project. So like this is saying it's time to maybe wind this project up and focus more on, if it's not romance, if you're not looking to have a romance, it could be just doing things you love, like doing more, having enough time to do hobbies, whatever you love to do. Or this could be saying maybe at the end of this project, you would be able to move on to a new project that is more in relationship to your true desires. And then we have in March, you are being admired for your ability to master your skill set. So this could also mean that maybe you were studying really hard and you weren't yet able to enter your profession and you had to work because you have to pay for your education. And now there's people that are noticing your good work. You're elevated now. Maybe this is the last semester or whatever, and you're done your education and you're writing your exams, and that's the kind of energy I'm feeling. Someone that's been working very hard on a project to better themselves. And now people are starting to notice and you're being elevated. This can also represent that in the past, the people that you worked with were not necessarily in alignment with what you wanted. And but you had to, it feels to me kind of like energy, like going to work, like part-time jobs so that you could pay for your education. And they're not in the field that you are studying for. Or if you're an apprenticeship, it's not like in the field that you are apprenticing for. It's more like just so that you can pay for things. And this, I feel like this energy is saying that in 2026, you're going to be able to be more. This is going to be the main focus, is being able to be and do more of what you love, or that actually have time to go on dates and go, get out and socialize more with people. And then, yeah, we have the Seven of Cups is like representing that cup energy again. And this is a lot of opportunities coming in. So perhaps, like you're done, you're writing your exams after this, and you are being offered a job, and it's January, February, March, around early, late winter, early spring, depending on where you live. And so this energy, there's a gift in every one of these cups. And so each and every one of these cups is an opportunity. But and it's like you're an empty vessel now. I'm getting this is new opportunities coming in from the hard work that you put in 2025, and possibly for several years before that. And now all of these new opportunities are going to be coming up. You're spoiled for choice, basically. You're going to have a lot of choices to make about the direction you want to go in. And you're kind of like an empty vessel waiting to be filled with opportunity. That's a pretty good place to be. The energy is some of these cups are going to be more challenging than others. And some of them you may find out later that, oh, that's not really what I wanted. But that's kind of normal for someone who's starting out in a new career, or it could be a new relationship that you're in, that kind of energy. But it's, it's a good problem to have when you have so many choices coming in and you don't know which one to choose. And then we have the King of Swords. Yeah, this is just saying again, January, February, March, April, May. This is more like late spring going into, more like late spring, going into early summer. And this energy is, the King of Swords is sitting on their throne. And they are known to be very valuable for their ability to use their words. And generally, that's the career path that they're on. It's usually a professional career. And it's about being able to really take control of your mind and turn, if there's challenges, most challenges, there's possibilities hidden in those challenges. And it's being able to recognize those challenges and then be able to move forward in a strong way. On the swords cards, there's flocks of birds flying in the sky in the background. And I'm noticing that there's two swords here, and that's saying it's a double-edged sword. So it's saying, these are opportunities, but you're still going to have to work. But I feel like it's going to be more in the field that you have chosen to be in. And so it's a big step up for you. That's that elevation of you on the bench there. And then we have, there's been regret in your love life in particular, I'm getting in the past. So you've been focusing more on, and it's not just your love life. I'm getting it's more like the love of what you like to do in life. And so you've been so focused on, being career orientated or whatever, that it's kind of like you just didn't have the energy. Like both these figures, you notice they're dark, they're like feeling empty and tired. And this one's not tired. This one's like looking at the opportunities. But this one, I feel like this is like past, because it's right under this card here. In June, like this energy is kind of, it can be, I feel like this is saying a couple things. This could be saying, if it's love related, it's saying you haven't met the person that you want to, maybe you've dated a few times, had a few sort of serious relationships, but they just didn't work out, and you regret wasting your time because it slowed you down in your career energy more in the path that you wanted. Or if this isn't about love and this is more about integrating your masculine and your feminine energy, your intuition and your logic, which this sword represents, this could be these two cups behind you. It's kind of like a time for a new change, a new way, because look at, in this card, there's two birds here also flying together. And this energy just says, you could stare at this regret, you could hold on to this regret, but in 2026, it's a brand new season. Like we're moving from the end of a cycle into a new year, like a brand new cycle of energy. And so this is an opportunity for you to maybe change your priorities so that you are more in alignment with love and what you love to do, and opportunities about what you love, and getting out of this mindset that you have to work so hard and only get you get the money out of it, you get, you're getting the value, you're getting the education, you're accumulating some wealth, but it's not that much fun for you. I'm just saying this is about 2026. It would be a good idea for you to take up hobbies or something, like do something, even if it's small and you still are really busy, that you get out and you put yourself out there a little bit more, and you do some things that you love. Like it'll really help add a lot of life to your life, I'm getting. And this energy, like this is the troubled waters in the bridge, and it's just, let go of these three cups. That's like crying over spilt milk, and pick these two cups up, because that's those two cups. So this is, it's kind of saying that if you want to win the lottery, you have to buy a lottery ticket. So if you want to meet people and you want to meet the person for you, you have to get out there and meet people. If you want to have more fun, then you have to go out into the community and have more fun, that kind of energy. And then this is a card of, it's saying that, I still feel this energy. This is in the summer, July-ish energy, that this card says conviction beyond a doubt. And so you know what you know. And this is about being on higher ground after having planted all these seeds that are growing into wands now. And grabbing onto the one, and you're going to defend yourself with that. So this energy, and you notice that this person, I still get that you're very limited for time, because whatever it is that you have chosen to do for your career, or to a business or something, I feel that it's taking up a lot of your time, and a lot of the opportunities are within that. So this energy is like having 1 foot in the new world and 1 foot still in 2025. And that's okay, because you're still moving through this energy here. And then we have, oh, look at that. So it's paying off for you to do this. Like you're at 9 of Pentacles. But the 9 of Pentacles is saying also, okay, like you have accumulated all this, you're doing really well. Are you, like, this is about the 3, 6, 9. This is 9 coins. There's 3 in the bush here. That's kind of 3 that you could play with, that you could use more for fun for yourself. Maybe go on a holiday somewhere. Take up some sort of a hobby. Even if it's expensive and it's something you've always wanted to do, that you could take up. You have the money now, the extra money to do that. And you notice she has her hand on 6 of these pentacles. So these 6 pentacles, it's just saying that, hey, hang on to the 6 to get this done, but you need to start using some of that ratio of your time, money, energy into pouring that back into yourself, so that you have the energy to get through this. Like you can't just work. You have to play a little bit too. And that's having the foresight, like of looking into the life that you want to have. Like sometimes we're tempted to just, okay, I'll just work really, really, really hard. And when I have what I need to have the life I want, then I'll go out and then I'll look for do things that are fun and that. But it's hard to do that when you've been in this kind of energy for so long. And Taurus energy, you know, is a bit stubborn. You may have noticed. I call it determination. But the bull represents, you know, the Taurus energy. And this is also the energy of a toddler. Like when you get something on your mind and you want it, and you want it now. And so this is really strong energy for getting shift done. But this is saying you might want to take a look at your environment and look at ways that you could move forward in a more balanced way. And that you need to feed yourself. You need to feed your hobbies. You need to feed, you know, you need to take that time for yourself so that you're not just all work and no play. And then here comes the Ace of Pentacles. So this is a gift from the universe. And the universe is saying, like, you've worked hard. You've been following your divine path. You've put the energy in. Part of your path is just what I said. It's about, you know, being able to really enjoy your life. And this is saying, like, you know, this is not 9 of Pentacles. And this is the 10th pentacle. That's the most pentacles, like in the cards for the pentacles. So this energy is saying, like, you will get there. You are there. Like, you're right on the cusp of that. It's time to focus more on this too. I really like this energy. So this is about September. And then look at this. It's raining money. But now, look at this. What it's saying is, okay, there's 10 pentacles here now. And perhaps you've decided, you know, if you've watched this, you're thinking, okay, didn't she say in September? Yes, I did. In September, you might want to start really getting more, you might be more ready to get into this type of energy. And I feel like something, maybe some opportunity has come up, because this is a gift from the universe, from God, for following your North Star. This is about your path in life. And your path in life isn't just accumulating in the material world, in the 3D. It's also about really enjoying the journey and having fun and, you know, having abundance in all ways. And that's what this card represents. This is like living in a really good neighborhood, in a really nice home. You've got pets, you've got people around you, you have time to stop and visit with your neighbors, you know, that kind of energy. And look at, like, this is saying that you're very successful. Way to be, Taurus. And look at a cup of love is coming in. The Knight of Cups is bringing in a message. And so this would be like November-ish. And this energy is saying that the Knight of Cups is like your typical, like if you had a romance novel, that would be the knight in shining armor that comes in to save the day. And, you know, this could be a first date. This energy feels like maybe you've met back here. So this gift came in. And this is about meeting someone that is at the same level as you or better kind of energy, you know, like someone that's your equal, someone that you can really enjoy, like the same likes, like the hobbies or whatever that is. And also maybe it could be that it's someone in your profession or someone that balances your profession. This could be someone like that is outside of your usual scope also, because it's kind of someone that shows you the opposite side of you, the part of you that you forgot was you, you know, the more fun side I'm getting. And not saying that you don't enjoy your work and everything, but I just feel that you're starting to move into this realization that for true abundance, you need to have, you know, the friends, the family, the blessings in abundance in all ways, health, wealth, happiness, having time to get out and get exercise, all of that kind of energy. And so the Knight of Cups is bringing in a message. This could be a proposal, because this is a cup of love. It could be a first date. It could be the energy of, if it's a new career choice or something that's coming up for you, and maybe that's when you'll meet someone that's in your field, or that kind of energy. So this is an opportunity that's coming up, and it is about either, this usually means some sort of like a romantic gesture, or it could be something about like you love to do or love to be. And then at the end, okay, so there we have, maybe you love golfing. Golfing's expensive and it's a sport, you know. Maybe you took up golfing and you're out on the course, and you're actually in this energy of, like, that's where a lot of people do business that are professionals, a lot business people and doctors, and that, like, golf is an expensive sport, and it's a sport that you could, you know, if it's something that you really like, because this energy here of the King of Swords is using your intellect, and golfing is a very, it's a sport where you have to really have real good control over your mind to be able to be successful at it. And that card just always comes up for that for me. And you notice here, there's only 2 birds in the background on this sword card. But here now, there's a whole flock there. So I feel like there's going to be some sort of shift in beginning around September or whatever. Well, the whole year is about that. Like, these new opportunities come in. But I feel like this is more like cleaning up the energy from 2025 and then gradually, you know, realizing, okay, now I've finished this, these opportunities are coming in. Now I've got this part of my life set. Now I want to work on my love life. I want to work on what I love to do. Way to be. Way to be. I hope you're enjoying this reading. I am. I love to see this for people come. This kind of energy is like what it's all about, you know, that really going after what you want. And this, I'm going to clarify now. If you're enjoying this, please do like and comment. It really does help me build my channel, and I really appreciate it. And I'm going to use, oh, here we go. When I'm using my Oracle Tales from the Vector, and I just was tuning the cards into the energy here, and one always jumps out. And so we're ready to go here. Tales from the Vector is an oracle I started in 2007, and I completed the paintings in 2020. And so now I'm working on getting the information together to bring the deck out. It's been out and about before, but I didn't have all the paintings done. There's 64 of them. It's courtesy of the Intergalactic Federation of Light, and I have the numbers of the paintings on the card that are on my website at talesfromthevector.com. So that's TAILS. So I'll have the numbers in the description box below of the cards as the order they come up with in the reading. If you want to go there, you can take a look if you're curious. And here we have, look at this. You can anticipate really good energy. Like, I feel like I love this energy of like moving from that end of the 9 cycle from 2025, and now we're in a brand new energy. And it's not without its challenges, that's for sure, because anytime you're going on a new journey like this, but you're foolhardy, you're full of anticipation, not so much in the beginning, but then as we progress, look how beautiful it becomes. And so this is because of your determination, and this is a quality that a lot of Taurus have. Some people say stubborn, I say determination. But I feel like this is being able to push through like the hard times, like when you have to study and you're working 2 jobs and, you know, to pay for your education and all that, and look at how it pays off in the end. So you're on this new journey in a new way in 2026. This is the Capricorn. So January is ruled, like that's Capricorn energy, and that's about ambition, and it's about responsibility and all of that kind of energy, and knowing that is very challenging. But if you want to have possibilities in life, you need to get that paper is what I'm getting. Like if you've been studying or apprenticing, or just, you know, really, even if you were in sales or something and you've just really been working hard on it, you know that there's these challenges are the possibilities in disguise, right? And so that Capricorn energy is really powerful for climbing the mountain, you know, and doing what you need to do in consistent steps of action. And then we have here, on the working, this is what I don't know won't hurt me. And this is kind of the energy I was saying, is that when you're in this energy where you're really focused, and especially our Taurus like can really grab onto an idea and really push, you know, and that energy is really very powerful. But if you get into that habit and you don't have like an end goal of having like this ultimate, you know, happiness here, then you're not going to be well-rounded. You're not going to enjoy life as much. And so what you don't know will hurt you. But I'm also getting that this is also saying, hey, I'm not stupid. I know that if I want to pass these exams, I have to study. If I have to pay for my education if I want to get ahead. I have to keep this job to, you know, I need to be able to have a place to stay and eat, that kind of energy. So it's about being really balanced in that. And then we have the Cancer energy coming in. And this is about, you know, wanting to be engaged in what you're doing. And that's why it's saying if you're going to collaborate, if you're starting to get job offers, interviews, that kind of energy, be really, you know, go like make sure that you don't just do something like just because, that you really look into things. You make sure that whatever options you're looking at, that the collaborations you make are with people that are in alignment with your goals. And what's important here is recognizing, and that's this, what I don't know won't hurt me, is if you've been so busy working to get here, how do you know what you really want in life? Like, you know, you need to be balanced in that. You don't want to be a workaholic your whole life. And the energy here is battle star. So this is about, you know, having the courage to face, you know, get through all that, and then to look at, okay, now what do I need to do in a different way? Having the courage to do things differently, and having courage to choose possibilities that maybe look like, you know, different from what you normally do. And I'm going to point out that this energy, and this happened in the last reading, and I have a feeling that this is going to be the way the energy is in these readings, is that my horizontal cards represent more weak energy, like it's medicine. Like this is, okay, there was an issue and now we need to apply this knowledge. And the horizontal energy for people when like they look at horizontal shirt stripes or what, it weakens energy because it breaks it up into pieces. And vertical energy, think of a pinstripe suit. It automatically makes people look taller and stronger and more authoritative. And so when we start looking at the cards being vertical, these are the major arcana of my oracle. These are the ones that have really good, strong advice. And they dole out the medicine, basically. So this is talking about having the courage, and this is about being able to breathe, like being able to take a breather. I'm getting you've been working at this really, you know, you've been putting the time in. And then we have the guiding stars. So this is talking about don't just overthink things. And it's that 2 again, and it's this energy here also. This is the guiding star. This is using the crown glory. This is about you using your intuition as well as your logic. It's a double-edged sword. You don't want your mind controlling you. You control your mind. So this is saying like use, you know, like tune into your higher self as well as what's happening on the earth. Use your logic and your intuition. Make sure that your masculine and feminine energies are as balanced as possible within you. The kings, remember, like these are archetypes. So any of the figures here, this king could actually be female in her masculine energy. And, you know, we just have males. We don't have queens here, but this could be a male in their feminine energy here saying, okay, I need to look after myself more. And then, okay, we've got the emperor. So this is on performance. And look at, like, these are all vertical again. I love to see this. So this energy is saying that you're becoming more like the emperor. Like you're starting to recognize, like to have this really well-rounded personality is going to really empower you in whatever you do in life. The emperor is all 4 kings rolled into one person. It's like you have the intellect of the King of Swords. You have the the ability to control your emotions and be emotionally available to yourself and others, like the King of Cups. You have the energy of the this is air cups. I'm trying to think what the because I'm in the zone here. So the fire to get, you know, the energy done, like being able to understand how to control your energy so that you're always feeding your energy, that you're not getting depleted from focusing on one thing and not the others. And the earth part you have down pat, like that. The earth part is you know, manifesting on the physical, like the things that are needed to get ahead. So this energy I'm getting, like you already really have this part, and this is really available to you, starting to do more of what you love or get into more a love relationship or something like that, that kind of energy. And then we have the Scorpio energy. Yeah, so this is about, you know, more like getting out and dating, trying new things, not trying, but doing new things. How about we put it that way? And this is about elevating yourself. Like you're elevated here. You notice you're on the bench here because people are noticing all this good work that you've put in. But now this energy is about, now that you're an emperor, you're starting to notice, okay, this is how I've already got this. Now I'm going to work on the other three kings in me. How about that's the way to say it. So you've got one foot, like this is the energy of someone who's in a hurry. And you've got one foot in one world and one foot in the other. But one thing you know beyond a doubt, you know this. And now you want to take actions to fill out the rest of your personality and the rest of your life. This is such awesome energy. So this is... even I'm getting on some level, like you have a part of you, like Taurus is a very nurturing, like Taurus, if you think about a toddler, this is the stage of life, basically, like that type of energy. Doesn't mean you're a toddler, but it means that you have that energy of learning how to give and take in really balanced ways. And that's what this is saying. And I feel like this is saying that you need, like, this energy is saying that you need to get out and be around other people more, and not just the people that you work with and that, but more like in society and learning about other people, maybe traveling a bit, like rounding out that part. And you notice, like, we've got the 6 Pentacles here, and so you're doing really well with that part. And now you have, I feel like you've moved into a new position, or, you know, the potential to or if you started a new business, it's starting to make money, like real money now, that type of energy. And so you have 3 Pentacles here that you can use to feed that other part of you. And this is about jealousy. This is interesting because it could be that, you're not hanging out with the same people as you used to either. Because if you were in school and you were with a bunch of other students and you were all sort of like in this energy, and then maybe you did better than them. You're doing very well. You were very, whatever career you chose, you really have attracted a lot of attention. Like, you've been offered a lot of opportunities here, and maybe some of your counterparts haven't. So there might have been some jealousy there, and you might have had to, like, just find different people. And that's what this is saying. You don't want to become indifferent to people or whatever, but you have a right to, you know, change it up a little bit and get out with different people, learn new skills, new hobbies, all that kind of energy. And then, yeah, this energy is like a whole different lifestyle from this one. So this is kind of like keeping your ego in check. I'm getting you're going to do very well here. And the universe is really wanting you to do well, because you're someone, I keep getting the word philanthropist, and I don't get that's what your stage you're at right now, but I'm getting that you have some extremely strong energy for bettering the earth, and that you're the type of person, you have really good ideas that when you start having more time to implement them and traveling maybe in a different circle of friends and career people, and that it's going to open up even more of these opportunities. Some of these opportunities may not have been made available to you as yet, or they're sleepers, you know, they're taking a while to come in, but I'm getting that's the energy. And then when we're moving into like towards the end of the year, the November energy, this is like, it's almost like you having to learn if this is about love. It's like being in kindergarten in love, because you haven't done it that much for a long time. I'm getting you haven't really entertained that part of yourself. So I feel like here, this shift has put you in this different energy, and now you're kind of relearning it again. Okay, how you're going to carry yourself in 2026 so that you're always like, your purpose in life here, that is to be the best version of you. And I feel like that's the steps that you've been taking, these consistent steps of action to be a better person, be more of what you want to be. And you're in a different circle of friends now. So it's like sort of like starting like when you first start school again, you know, when you first meet new people, like you have to, you know, put the energy in and the intention. Yeah. So this is, this energy here, I just feel like it may look like, oh, this is going to be a lot more work. Yes, it is going to be a lot more work, but you're going to have what you need to direct it in a way that you want. And I'm just getting that, you know, you're a person that really likes to make shift happen. Like you like to really, and you're kind of stubborn that way. Like you get into a mindset and that's what you want to do. And I'm getting that it was really challenging for you, but you've changed your mindset so that you can have this, and you've succeeded. Like it's not like you're there yet, but you're succeeding at rounding out your personality so that when, because I get that you're still, it lines up like here, you're still not in this energy of wanting to really settle down, and you're not ready for that. You don't really want to settle down into like marriage or raising a family yet, but you're preparing for yourself for that. If you do want to, that you'll be able to do that. Really, really awesome, Taurus. I love this. This is really good reading. I hope you've enjoyed it. I really have. And if you have, please do like and comment. Consider subscribing if you resonate with the energy of the channel. I'm waking my little cat up now to turn sorry, I'm waking her up to turn the camera off. Bye for now. Yeah, did you wake